It's math time, and before we begin our subtraction lesson, let's go through and practice recognizing quantities. I'm going to hold up a 10 frame, and I want you to quickly tell me how many you see. Let's begin. How many? 9. How many? 7. How many? 6. How many? 8. Last one. How many? 10. Good. You were able to quickly subitize and figure out how many are on the 10 frame. Let's move on to subtraction. Remember, subtraction means to take away. So in today's lesson, we're going to review subtraction with pictures. So I have a paper, hopefully you can see it, and I'm going to tell a story. I'm going to draw what I hear in the story and figure out the math problem. There are 6 frogs in a pond. Then 2 frogs hop away. How many are left? I'm going to draw what I hear. So 6 frogs were in a pond, so I'm going to draw my pond. A pond is a body of water that you usually can find in your backyard or near a park. And at the pond, there were 6 frogs. So I'm going to draw frogs. I pulled out my green crayon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I really just added some circles. So if I have 6 frogs in the pond and 2 hop away, I'm going to cross off 2 in my picture. 1, 2. I crossed off 2 because they hopped away, and I need to figure out how many is left. So all I need to do is count the frogs that do not have an X. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 frogs are left. 6, take away 2, is 4. Now, listen to my next story. There are 8 pigs in the mud. 4 pigs get out of the mud. How many are left? So I'm going to draw this in a picture. Where were the pigs? In the mud. So I'm going to draw some mud. Mud is brown, so I use my brown crayon. Now, how many pigs were in the mud? 8. So I'm going to draw my 8 pigs in the mud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There were 8 pigs in the mud. 4 got out. So what should I do? Cross off 4. I'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many pigs are left without an X? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now also what I can do is check my math problem with my fingers. There were 8 pigs in the mud and 4 got out. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many fingers do I have left? 4. That's another way that you can figure out a problem by using your fingers. We've practiced that as well. Now this next one, it's a little bit tricky. Now there are 5 baseballs and 3 rolled away. So to figure out how many baseballs there are, I said it, but I can also count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're practicing making our own math problems with the pictures. So I have 5 baseballs, and in this circle, I want you to add the minus sign. And remember, minus means to take away. So I'm building my own subtraction problem. 5, take away 3. To figure out this math problem, I need to cross off 3 baseballs because they rolled away. 1, 2, 3. Now I need to figure out what is left. 2 baseballs do not have an X. 5, take away 3 is 2. Now I'm going to check with my fingers. 5 baseballs and 3 rolled away. 1, 2, 3. 2 are left. Great. Our last math problem. So to figure out this first number, I need to count all these cookies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In the first box, I'm going to write 10. 10 freshly baked chocolate chip cookies were in a jar, and someone ate 7. So I want to cross off 7 cookies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I need to figure out how many cookies do not have an X. 1, 2, 3. 10 take away 7 equals 3. I can check with my fingers. There were 10 cookies and 7 were eaten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 3 fingers left. So what I want you to do is practice your math on your own. You're going to practice writing the minus sign in each of the circles. To figure out what goes in the first box, you need to count everything. Then you can solve your problem. You can also check with your fingers.